Annie took over driving the bus, but because she wasn't paying attention, a woman pushing a baby stroller suddenly appeared ahead. Unable to swerve in time, she hit the stroller, sending it flying. Overwhelmed with guilt, she couldn't bear to face it, but Jack, standing nearby, smiled and reassured her there were only cans inside the stroller. It all started when the criminal told the police that there was a bomb on a bus. The bomb would be armed once the bus exceeded 50 miles per hour, and if it dropped below 50, it would detonate. Jack immediately commandeered a sports car, kept pace with the bus, and jumped directly onto it. He opened the emergency service hatch and saw a powerful bomb inside, but before he could find a way to disarm it, traffic ahead forced them to change routes and turn right. Since they couldn't stop, Annie had no choice but to sideswipe and launch the bus into the air. The bus then plowed through crash barrels, but the road ahead was still jammed. Annie drove straight through roadside guardrails and signposts, sideswiping almost every car in her path. Because the light was red, cross-traffic didn't notice them and collided directly with the bus. Luckily, they narrowly avoided the traffic jam. At that moment, the police finally arrived, ready to lead the way, and found an unopened road they could take. The problem was that the road could only be reached by making a sharp turn, and at such a high speed, the bus would surely tip over. To keep it stable, Jack quickly told everyone to move to the right side to add weight, and he joined Annie in gripping the steering wheel with all his strength. The bus tilted dangerously, but as the curve straightened, the tires came back down, and they successfully avoided rolling over, making it onto the clear roadway. When the police prepared to evacuate the passengers, Jack quickly stopped them. The criminal had warned him that if anyone tried to get off, he would detonate the bomb remotely. Just then, a gap in the road suddenly appeared ahead. Part of it hadn't been completed yet. Jack told Annie to step hard on the accelerator, and the bus accelerated, launching into the air and landing safely after clearing dozens of feet. They then drove the bus to the airport to shake off news helicopters. Jack used the camera's high-frequency signal to loop the onboard video feed so the criminal wouldn't notice anything unusual, allowing the police to start evacuating passengers. When the last passenger got off, the bus's tires blew from the strain, and it began to lose control. Annie gripped the wheel tightly while they wedged a metal bar against the accelerator. Jack removed the emergency hatch cover. Annie tied the steering wheel with a rope to keep it straight, and they both managed to escape through the hatch of the rope. Tying the wheel then came loose, changing the bus's course and sending it straight toward an airplane. As the speed dropped below 50 miles per hour, the bomb detonated, destroying both the bus and the plane. Fortunately, there were no passengers on the plane, and Jack had saved everyone on the bus. At last, they were free from the bomb's threat.